What's up, guys, and welcome back to yet another episode of Shenanaguy Plays Trails of Cold Steel. So last time we completed our quest for these guys here. It was named something clever. Any bright ideas? Yes, that was the quest. We replaced the light that needed to be replaced to repel monsters. And now that we have completed that, we have one last mission to take care of. And it is the monster killing quest over on the East Celtic Highway. Yes, the East Celtic Highway we go now. We will have plenty more battle scopes to use. Unfortunately, we don't have that many battle scopes. Let's see, how many do we have? Let us see. 9! We might be in trouble, guys. We might be in trouble. There are 8 monsters on the East Celtic Highway, and we have 9 battle scopes. Let's go ahead and utilize all of our DLC things here real quick. Not that these face plates really matter too much, but you know, it can be fun. Ride along missions, ride along noise, noise? Got no idea. Bunny ears, trial pack, tear bomb, reviving bomb, EP charge, firebolt, tear, attack, defense 1. Okay. Serum powders, yes, those are nice. Shining palm bait. Yes, that is also very nice. Oh, more shining palm bait. Okay, nice. Cool. Still no battle scopes. Who the heck sells battle scopes? That is my #1 question. Oh, maybe they're sold at the inn. Nah, there's no way. I wonder if, I have to admit, I'm a bit jealous of all of you. Not everyone gets to travel around the country as part of their curriculum. If only it were that simple. Technically, we're on a nice trip together, but it's hard to enjoy that feeling when you realize you've been dragged along for reasons you're not even sure about. I guess you're right. Sorry about that. The awkward laughs are back. Either way, good luck. I'll keep Sarah in check, so there's no need to worry about her. Our apologies for leaving you with such a harrowing task. We wish you good luck, too. Let me get out of my way. Let me talk to this person. Nope, she does not have any. Margot, I guess, is how it's supposed to be said. Margot, not Margaret. You know, languages and words, they can be difficult. What was I gonna do? Right, I need to go back over here. We're gonna see if Oddvins has what we need. Oh, I take it you're those students the market manager was talking about. Well, feel free to take a look at my wares. They might not compare to what you get in the bigger smithies, but they would come in handy either way. Darn it. What about you? You got anything? Darn it. How is that? We need battle scopes. How can we get battle scopes? I'm about to Google this. How to get more battle scopes. You know what? Yes, we are going to Google this real quick. We're going to open Google on the handheld computing device and say how to get battle scope and Trails of Cold Steel Celdic. Battle scope in Chapter 1. Wow, that would have made way more sense. These people on the forums are much smarter than I am. Oh, okay. So, what we're going to have to do instead, is we're going to have to equip the port that I was thinking about before. Oh, it's not one of those. Okay, We'll switch out this one. It's called Analyze. Analyze Court. Quartz. Analyze Quartz. Okay, I'm blind. I passed it. Analyze. Stats. Yes. Okay. Now we can cast Analyze. And this is the East Highway, correct? Yeah, this doesn't look like the West one, so it's got to be the East one, right? That makes sense. And more boxes. Maybe there's a battle scope.
This would be a really tranquil area, if not for the monsters.
Yeah, let's be careful.
Smoke grenade. I don't need smoke grenades. I got plenty of smoke grenades. I never use smoke grenades.
The advantage is ours.
Please don't tell me the glitchiness is back. Oh, nice. And Elise ends up being the first person to show up. Alright, so let's see if this does what I think it does.
My turn.
This is gonna make combat a little more annoying because we can't kill all of them until the one gets analyzed.
Right.
Analyze. Yeah, it does do the same thing. Wow. Ripper Squirrel. An adorable but deadly monster with a sharp tail. Its spin attack is incredibly dangerous.
Right. Hey.
Well, not to us.
We should keep going.
Yes, we should keep going. You are perfectly right, Laura. Alright. So now we know what all these lights sitting around the roads are for. To repel monsters. I don't think we need to scan that one. I'm pretty sure since we... Insulating tape. I think we even use insulating tape for... Oh yeah, I think it's for like burns or something like that. Anyway, battle Celtic Highway. Okay, so it counts Celtic Highway as one thing instead of... Okay. In the later games, each highway has its own, you know, like how this is split up, you know, Thor's Academy, Celtic Highway. In the later games, this would be split up into East Celtic Highway and West Celtic Highway, not just Celtic Highway. Which has its pluses and minuses. But also in the later games, you typically don't have the same monsters on different sets of highways. So like, there's East Celtic Highway 1 and East Celtic Highway 2. So those both would be combined into the East Celtic Highway. And then same for like West Celtic Highway 1, 2. Whereas this one, East Celtic Highway 1 and 2 and West Celtic Highway 1 and 2 are all just Celtic Highway. Yeah. I feel like I might have over-explained that a bit. Anyway, moving on. We shall go this way. And there are more containers to smash.
It's a treasure chest.
It is a treasure chest. I think we're gonna have to end up doing the same thing we did last time. And we're going to very awkwardly dice and splice our recording to make sure that the glitchiness isn't happening. Alright, after this cutscene. This must be the farm that put out the monster extermination request. Should we go inside and ask for more details? Yeah, we might as well. Certainly better than just wandering around blindly till we find the thing. Agreed. We're here, so now's as good as a time as any to introduce words are hard. To introduce ourselves and ingratiate ourselves to the locals, I guess? Sure, yeah, well, whatever you say, Laura. Anyway, this is, I'm gonna go check the video and make sure that it's not looking absolutely trash for you guys. Give me just one moment here. Suddenly, Laura! Yes, the quality seems to be working perfectly fine, so we will continue. We should ask the farmers for some details about the monster while we're here. Yeah, every little bit of information helps. Alright, fine, we'll talk to the people first. Ooh, hey, more Smashables. And nothing is in those Smashables. Okay.
I've got this.
Hey.
Wow, this farmhouse is huge.
Look at the cows.
It's so weird to me for people to be so fascinated by seeing cows. Like, where I grew up, there are cows all over the place. But, like, at the same time, like, if I see a chicken, I'm like, oh, hey, look, a chicken. And people that grow up around chickens are probably like, dude, it's just a freaking chicken. Like, calm down. But, yeah, it's weird. Culture is weird. Anyway, does this chicken have anything to say? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Oh, you're stacking things? Yes. Understandable. I, too, like to stack sacks occasionally. I also like to hit the sacks more than I like to stack them, though. Anyway, I think we're supposed to go inside, judging by that little red exclamation mark. And talk to... Wow, this is actually a kind of nice... How do they get to the upper level? Is there like a hidden stair or something? Wait a second. I'm very confused now. Yeah, see, there's another level. So how do they... What? This doesn't make any sense. So, like, what? The interior does not match the exterior. Interesting. Interesting. Hello? Would you happen to be Zero? We're here to take care of the monster that's causing issues here. As such, we'd like some further details on it. Oh, you are? I'm the man you're looking for then. Well, I did know that it would be students taking care of it. I wasn't aware that you had young ladies in your company. Oh, they can handle themselves, don't worry. The rest of you are younger than I had expected too. Perhaps this request may be a bit too dangerous for you after all. Thank you for your concern. However, there's no need to worry. All of us here have combat experience already. Indeed. This all serves as part of my training too, so please allow us to undertake the request. Well, if you insist. You'll come across a plateau of sorts if you proceed beyond here. That's where the monster tends to appear. It truly is a ferocious one. So much so that passing by the area is impossible, as it attacks everything it sees. For a split second there, I thought I forgot to hit the start record after I stopped the other one to view it, and I had a mini panic attack. Do take extra care when approaching it. Right. Being careless with this one doesn't seem like an option. We'll have to be thoroughly prepared for it. Allow us to make our way there once our preparations are complete then. Yeah, let's give this everything we've got. Everything we've got. This kid looks very bored. Everything we've got. I bet you I can fish somewhere along here. I can't? Oh. Usually on bridges that go over water you can fish. Interesting. Not that we need to, we already have all the fish. Oh yeah, and there's another thing. So your master quartz, these are all things. Wait, who's got that one? Mistral? Uses. Your master course are all things that you collect throughout the game as well. And if you collect every single master quartz in the game, then you get an achievement called Green Quartzer. Just gonna let that one sink in for a moment. Yeah, it's pretty bad. But it's also amazingly great at the same time. Whoa. Oh, there goes a train.
The Transcontinental Railroad, huh? Guess that'll take you out of the country.
Yeah. If you keep on heading east, you'd eventually reach Gorelia Fortress.
Would you now? Would you now? Here, a bomb, but I want battle scopes. Ooh, smashables. Smoke grenade, come on, stop with the smoke grenades. We don't need any smoke grenades. Smashables. Windsteppe. Warmer. Colder? HP 1. Not very helpful at our levels, but it would have been very helpful at this level. Oh, wait a second. Okay, so we already have that one. We've already got the squirrel log smashables. How does none of those have anything in it? Oh, okay, fine. Reviving bomb. Still not a battle scope. Oh, more smashables. And a treasure chest.
It's a treasure chest!
Earth lance. If I remember correctly, that's a pretty decent quartz. Ooh, more smashables. How did I miss these smashables before? Softening ointment. Interesting, interesting. I don't actually know what that does. I don't think I've ever used it. It looks like a funky looking T-Rex. I wonder how many hits it's going to take to get this one knocked out. Is that the monster we're looking for? I would guess so. It certainly seems to be. It looks pretty tough. What should we do? We don't really have any choice, do we? We have to kill it. It's causing problems for the farmers. Everyone, double check your equipment. We need to be prepared for whatever this thing might throw at us. Understood. Right. What, you see me now? I see you too. Why are you following me? I'm trying to attack you. Come on, man. Aw, you wouldn't let me get advantage on him.
Go!
This one looks strong. We're gonna use one of these thingamagigs, because, you know what, actually, I'm really curious to see how long it takes for us to encounter a monster that does any amount of, like, reasonable damage to us. Of course. Oh, shoot, she's the one that I needed to analyze with. Whoops. Anyway. Yes, we're going to address people like this.
My turn!
Yeah, so when Elliot moves, he gains hit points. Very helpful. Anyway, since we missed Elise's turn, we are going to Battle Scope.
Ha!
Scary Dinosaur. A ferocious lizard monster releases sound waves by vibrating its dorsal fin, then crushes prey with its teeth. Yeah, sounds terrible. Ooh, its elemental efficacy against water is absolutely terrible, so if you're going to use arts, that's the one to go with. You
I
missed!
can do this.
Is this one not even going to be able to hit
Of
us?
course.
My turn!
Oh, wait, does he gain HP on every turn? Every turn
It's my
and
turn.
every move. Oh, no, wait, he probably had an HP buff on that turn, huh?
Go!
Ooh.
Right!
Oh, come on. Let the monster attack us again.
Right!
Come on, guys. Just let it attack. I want to see if it does any damage. Nope,
my
it does
turn.
not do any damage. Okay. Oh, wow. That
My
actually
turn.
takes a bit of a hit, doesn't it?
Here we go!
And this should finish it. Yeah. 3
Next
hits.
back. Let's keep moving.
3 hits and it was down. And it did 0 damage to us. Yes. That takes care of that. I don't know how we did it, but we won. It would have been even tougher if not for the power of our combat links that we didn't actually use at all. I hate to admit it, but Arcus does seem to have a lot of potential. You hate to admit it? Why? Never mind that. We should go tell the people at the farm that we took care of the monster they reported. Oh, yeah. I hope they're pleased. Dots. Serious dots. Question mark? Is something wrong, Laura? No, it's nothing. Let's go. Okay. Is Laura about to confess her undying love to us? The mystery thickens, or the plot thickens. The mystery thickens? Where did I get that from? That's not a thing. Oh, look at all the wheat. Wow, so much wheat. I wonder if you would find Will Wheaton in there. Wow, that was terrible. That was so bad, I should go back and edit that one out. Like, that, wow, that was horrible. Ooh, Smashables! Nothing. Nothing in the Smashables. That is disappointing. I am disappointed. Well, into the house. And talk to this guy again. Let him know, have no fears, sir. We have defeated the monster. Oh, I assume you've taken care of that monster. That's correct. Thank goodness. Thank you so much. Now we can finally begin harvesting again. I'll have to let the family know right away. You're welcome. I found myself surprised at how close this area is to Celtic, however. Wouldn't it have been much quicker to make a request to the provincial army instead? Well, it is admittedly close, but this area, and Celtic as a whole really, is on the very outskirts of the Kratzen province. As such, the provincial army isn't very interested in aiding us. Ah. Yeah, that's not too hard to believe, considering their attitude earlier. That certainly doesn't sit well with me. I probably shouldn't say any more on that matter. However, I do still owe you all your reward for this. Please, take these. Fresh egg times 10. Strawberry times 10. Honey syrup times 10. Of course, rock salt times 10. That's really generous. Can we really have this much? Why, of course. We've got enough to last us here as it is. After all your help, it's the least that I can do. I hope you enjoy them. My screen's doing this weird flickering thing, but it's not, doesn't look like it's doing it on the actual recording. Interesting. These look great, thank you. You don't get much fresher than this. I'm looking forward to digging in. I'm rather envious that you have the opportunity to eat such delicious food every day. Haha, that's one of the benefits of being a farmer. Unfortunately, though, it's not all good. Things have been getting tougher lately, seeing as how goods are being imported so cheaply nowadays. I wasn't aware of that. Importing's become a much easier task now thanks to the Transcontinental Railroad and international flights. Furthermore, more and more goods can now be legally imported as a result of the rising population. Come to think of it, I have noticed an increase in cheaper ingredients lately. Oh, my apologies, I shouldn't be wasting your time with all this. Regardless, you all have my thanks for today. Now we can move on to harvesting without any worries. Allow us to thank you too. We actually learned a lot from doing this request. Feel free to get in touch should anything else come up. Quest: East Celtic Highway Monster completed. Oops, I tried to use the spacebar instead of the mouse to advance the dialogue box. That's not very helpful now, is it? Alright. I'm pretty sure all we have to do is return to Celtic. Now, from these guys, if you speak to Sierra's wife, you can get the whole juice recipe, which isn't going to do anything for us because I already have that recipe from a previous playthrough. Yeah, that should be everything. Yeah, okay. Phew. Guess that does it for all the mandatory tasks. I don't know about you guys, but I'm pooped. Same. I don't venture out onto the highways very often. The two of you sure seem okay, though. Haha, well, my hometown is in the countryside, too, so I'm kind of used to this. And with all the training Laura does, I imagine this is probably nothing for her. Indeed, I find this level of exercise to be quite manageable. However, curious look. Dots? What is it? No, I'm sure it's nothing. I believe we should return to the inn now, should we not? Yeah, let's. I'm guessing Instructor Sarah is still there. We can give our report and also ask her a bit more about the purpose behind these field studies. That would definitely be good to know. She hasn't told us anything about what's happening tomorrow either. Alright then, let's head back to town. Maybe Laura's on to the fact that this is just a game and they're all being controlled by a mastermind behind a keyboard and mouse. A mastermind who calls himself Shenanaguy. Ah, there's no way. She couldn't possibly be onto that. Antidote. Reviving Balm. Dragonfly. Insulating Tape. Water Sepith. Oh, come on. Ooh, more Smashables. So many Smashables. Aw, and they didn't have anything in them. That's very disappointing. And we shall return to the inn. Oh wait, what's up with her? Ah, quit it already! Hurry up and give me my notebook back! Oh, is that what's going on? I'm not being beaten by some city kid. Come and get it if you can, dummy! Yes, yes, me too, me too. Not again. Stop fighting, you two! Yeah. Not gonna happen. Cutscene! Don't give crap. Surprise. The one paid. Question marks? What's going on? It sounds like something's happened over at the market. There appears to be some manner of dispute occurring. I wonder what's up. Should we go take a look? Yeah, let's go and see. Let's go and see. Oh, there's a commotion. Don't give me that crap. This is my spot. I paid for it, so it's mine. I'm the one who paid for this spot. Look, I've even got the permit for it, so stop lying to me, you and the moose. May I ask what the problem is? Perhaps we can help in some way. There seems to be some question over which of these two gentlemen gets control of this area to set up his stall. The young merchant over there is local, while the merchant wearing the suit is from the capital. So they're both claiming the same spot. How odd. Permits for the market are issued by the province's ruling lord. Oh, so for Celdic, that would be... Exclamation! Ah! It's gone physical. Oh, he grabbed his neck? Dude, that's just rude. This isn't good. We must stop them. Yeah. Who are you? Unhand me at once. I'm not exactly sure what's going on here, but violence is not going to solve anything. You both need to calm yourselves. You've been worked into a rage. Ugh. Bah. What are you, high schoolers? This has nothing to do with you, you meddling kids. We're having a mature discussion here, and I'll thank you not to interfere. Since when has grabbing a person by the neck been considered mature? If you truly intend to have a mature discussion, perhaps you should try acting more like adults. What did you just say to me? We're students from Thor's Military Academy. We're currently visiting this town on a field study. And while we're not yet formal members of the army, I'm afraid we cannot simply walk by and ignore a fight in such a public place. A military academy? Ugh, so they're a bunch of soldiers in training. What in Idios' name is happening here? Surprise! Oh. Oh, now look what you've done. Manager Otto. Otto? I've been filled in on what's happened. I understand both of you have a permit for the same stall, is that correct? Yeah. And both permits expire at the same time too. What's the meaning of this? I understand your concerns, but fighting over it here is greatly inconveniencing the other customers. I'll be happy to discuss the matter in private, but I'll need to ask you both to put your differences aside until it's been resolved. Okay. I guess. Well, that was a close one. Seems like everything's going to be fine now, though. Yeah, guess he's the guy in charge. I really appreciate the four of you stepping in to help defuse the situation, though I suppose I should expect no less from the infamous Class 7 I've heard so much about. Exclamations! Oh? How did you know about Class 7? My name is Otto. I'm the manager of Celdic's Grand Market. Man, I am all over the place with this guy's voice, aren't I? I have some things to discuss with you. If you'd be so kind as to come along, I'll treat you to some tea. you alone. Chew some tea. Yes. Chew some tea. Music note. Frustration. Frustration bubble. So, you were responsible for choosing our assignments? Indeed. Principal Van Dyke is an old friend of mine, you see. He asked me to personally select a few tasks that you might be able to complete. Well, that was nice of him. We appreciate your consideration as well. Oh, it was no trouble at all. Likewise, I'm grateful for you for taking some troublesome tasks off my hand. And I can't thank you enough for your help at the market. If you hadn't been there, I imagine someone would have wound up getting hurt. I'm just glad we got there when we did. So both merchants will be taking turns using the same stall at the front of the market? That's right. Both of their permits are genuine, but their merchandise and why are words so difficult? Temperaments don't lend themselves to sharing a space. Eventually, they agreed to a compromise, where they would each make use of the front stall on alternative weeks. The other stall we reserved is near the back of the market, however, so whoever is relegated there will likely see far lower sales numbers. That's better than nothing, I guess, but still really unfortunate. I must admit, I do find this whole matter rather perplexing. To my knowledge, the issuing of market permits is the sole responsibility of each province's ruling lord. For a mistake such as this to have been made in the first place raises some rather unpleasant questions. That's true, it's a lord's duty to control the flow of goods. If he can't handle it, the local economy could really suffer. Quite right. Ordinarily, that responsibility would fall upon the Duke's household. The Duke? The Kreutzen province is ruled by Duke Alberea, one of the 4 most powerful nobles in the entire country. But lately, the situation surrounding the Duke's household has been getting a bit complicated. Complicated? A few months ago, he increased sales tax for our market rather significantly, and with a larger percentage of their profits being taken from them, the merchants have begun to get rather desperate. Fights like the one you saw earlier are becoming more and more commonplace. I see. Sales tax is something which should not be raised without careful consideration. History has shown us how damaging such actions can be. I've never heard of anything like that happening in the capital. Have you tried raising objections to the increase? So much talking, I needed a drink of water. Of course. I've even gone to Berehard numerous times to petition the Duke personally, but they always just drive me away at the gate without listening to a word I have to say. This has been going on for roughly 2 months now. Dots. If that's the case, the mix-up with the permits may be more than just an accident. Are you suggesting they might be getting careless when dealing with the market, or maybe they're deliberately trying to cause problems? I don't think it's a good idea to jump to conclusions. But I will say that before all this began, the soldiers in the guardhouse absolutely would have intervened in a scuffle like that. Unlike the Imperial Army, a provincial army's main priority is maintaining the status quo throughout their territory. So mediating arguments which threaten that status quo should absolutely fall within the scope of their duties. Correct? It seems that unless we accept this tax increase, they intend to turn a blind eye to the market. The commanding officer at the guardhouse has even made comments suggesting as much. That's not right at all. Dots. ... Dots. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be talking about matters like this with you. This is strictly an internal affair to be dealt with among us merchants. You have no reason to concern yourselves with it. You need to be focused on your field study. And I'll have a new list of tasks for you tomorrow morning as well. Surprise! You will? So you were asked to prepare some for each day of our visit then? That's right. I've got a few difficult ones in mind too, but I'm sure you're up for them. Or at least, I hope you are. Don't worry, we are. We'll do our very best to meet your expectations. So much talking. Right, so... I think there's a hidden quest at this stage of the game. Let us find out. That all sounds really unfair. Yeah, I agree. Provincial lords have the duty and the right to decide upon and collect taxes in the regions they control. And as long as that remains the case, there's not really much the general populace can do to stand against them. I'm reluctant to comment on how others choose to rule their own territories, but harassing one's people like this seems clearly inappropriate. I've heard many rumors about the current head of House Alburea. The current head is Yussa's dad, right? So couldn't we ask Eustace for some help here? I doubt there's anything he could do. Among the nobility, decisions made by the head house are absolute. And since the Albureas represent one of the four great houses, that old tradition is absolutely guaranteed to be alive and well. The Emperor himself is probably the only one with more power than the heads of the four great houses. Yes, that's a no, then. I see you're all busy mulling things over. Excellent, excellent. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Instructor Sarah, what brings you here? I figured it was about time for me to get going. Group B's not getting anything done, as expected, so I'm off to help sort them out. What? You're going to see Group B? Now? The town of Parm is a considerable distance from here. Now, you let me worry about that. You four are perfectly capable of looking after yourselves anyway, right? Put your heads together and think, and I'm certain you'll see what you need to do. Ah. Ideos be with you. I'll be looking forward to your report. Dots. I can't believe it. It's as though she knows exactly what's going on. Even though she spent the whole day drinking at the inn. Can she read minds or something? No. I'd suggest we return to our room and rest for the night, in any case. We still have our reports to write, so an early dinner seems wise. Yeah, you're right. I'm so tired. Me too. I feel like I'm going to fall asleep at the dinner table without even making it to my bed. Well, before we do that, we need to go this way. Which one is it? Is it this guy? That's Gibson. We don't want Gibson. No. Not Gibson. Lyman! Alright, troops. How's it going? Are ye all learning much out there? Out here? Oh man, I'm gonna butcher this so bad. For the most part, yes. It's serving as a reminder that we still have quite the ways to go. However, we have every intention of making the most out of this experience. That's what I like to hear. I'm actually about to get started on our evening sales here. So I'll give you all a wee discount if... Wait a minute. I think I just had a better builder of an idea. What might that be? Right. I know you'll all be tired after your hard work today, but any of ye fancy having a wee go or running the store for a bit? Are you sure? Oh, aye, it's fine. This line of work's all about having the skills to negotiate, so it'd be some good experience for ye all. So how about it? It's certainly an interesting proposal. Try it out. If you're willing to let us do it, then I don't see why not. Aha! Good to hear. Let's get started right away then. I mentioned that I was about to get started on evening sales, didn't I? It might be a wee bit tough, but I'd like you to handle it. That does sound kind of rough. The idea behind it's simple enough, at least. All you need to do is give appropriate discounts to make a sale. The amount you discount varies, but sometimes you'll be talking up to half price. Exclamation! Half price? That's a lot. Is it even possible to make a profit by doing that? Aha! It doesn't always work out. I've even went into the red a few times thanks to it. But even then, I still think dang, it's worthwhile. Worthwhile enough to even send yourself into the red? Aye. My personal philosophy is that the amount of sales you make is more important than how much you make. The more sales you make, the more happy customers you've got. And if you've got more and more customers walking away happy, then your store's gonna have a good reputation. So basically, it all ends up benefiting ye in the long run. I see where you're coming from there. Though there's nothing to say that I'm 100%. There's nothing to say that I'm 100% correct. Oh, I meant to say, how do y'all feel about handling the store separately at different times? I'm okay with it, but any particular reason why? Well, there's no harm in competing with each other, is there? Think of each other as rivals and try as hard as you can to win. That does seem like an effective way to motivate oneself. I don't know about you guys, but sales aren't exactly my forte. Guess I'll take it as a learning experience. It does sound like it'll be fun though. Can I ask if there's any specific guidelines when it comes to giving discounts though? I assume how much of a discount you can offer differs based on the type of goods being sold. Aye, spot on. I've split everything up into fresh goods and processed goods. Fresh goods speak for themselves. Fresh goods speak for themselves, really. You'll want to get them sold as quick as you can. That being said, you're free to make these a half price off if it comes to it, just so we can get them all sold. Processed goods will nay expire like fresh ones though, so there's no point in discounting them too much. You can just sell them off at full price, so 20% off is the max you should go. So fresh goods can be sold for as much as 50% off, while processed goods can only be sold up to 20% off. Got it. Here's hoping I remember that. Oh, aye. Don't be shy to bump prices up a wee bit either. Deciding when the best time to day that is all up to yeah. One can assume doing so all depends on how well we negotiate with each other, with each customer then. Aye. Now that that's sorted, let's get started. It doesn't matter what order ye all go in, but how about you go first? That's fine with me. Aha, that settles it. Let's see what you're made of then, Reen. I wish you luck. Haha, thanks. Here's hoping it goes well. Quest, a day as a merchant. Started. Disclosure, this is not the quest I thought it was. This was in the next game. Welcome, welcome. We're currently in the middle of our evening sale. He's more of a natural than I would have guessed. Aye, he'll bring in customers when he gets like that. Wow, I don't think I could put myself out there like that. I'm rather worried myself. Surprise. Oh, his first customer has arrived. Oh, are you working here part-time? I almost thought you were a pro with a voice like that. Oh, thank you. By the way, do you have any tomatoes? I need some for tonight's dinner, you see, and a few left over for tomato would not be a problem. Oh, jeez. We actually do have some, but how many are you looking for? I think 5 should do for now. There seems to be a sale going on at the moment too, so how much would that end up being? It's 10 mira per tomato, and I can give her up to half off because they're fresh goods. How much should I sell them for in total? So she needs 5, which would be 50 mira. But we can discount them because they're perishable items. We can give up to 50% off, meaning we could give up to 25. However, she needs them tonight for dinner. So, I'm guessing that with how close to dinner it is, she needs them. They're in reasonable high demand for her. So, I think I would go for 40, but since I know the answer, we're going to go with 35. 5 tomatoes would usually go for 50 mira, but I can offer you them for 35 mira instead. How does that sound? Surprise? That sounds fine. I'll take them. Thank you for your purchase. Seems like he's made his first sale. Indeed, it appears to have gone rather smoothly too. Surprise. Oh, here's another customer. A sale, is it? That sounds interesting. We're offering discounts on all our goods, so feel free to have a look. I assume that applies to this wine as well. Of course. Wine doesn't fall under fresh goods, so... The wine costs 1,000 mira. How much will you sell it for? He looks like a noble. And he seems to want that wine. So I would say for 900 mira. You'd be like, normally it costs 1,000 mira, but today I will sell you for a low price of 900 mira. And that is also the correct choice, so we're gonna go with that. How does 900 mira sound? You sure you can't do better than that? That was the right choice. I was not expecting this. Ooh, give him a discount on top of a discount. Yes, that is the correct answer too. Let us do that. How about this? If you buy it now, I'll include this cheese for 20% off. Surprise. Oh, that's an interesting offer. Cheese accompanies wine rather well too, so allow me to take you up on that. Thank you for your purchase. That went pretty well. Another successful sale for him. Seems like he's gotten into the swing of things. I look forward to hearing how much he sold it for. Here's another customer. Oh, the evening sales finally started. What happened to Lyman? He's left me in charge for a bit. Is there anything in particular you're looking for? Mom asked me to get some stuff for dinner. How much are you selling cabbages for? My cabbages! I need 3, but she told me to buy some extra if they're cheap. It's 20 mira per cabbage, and they fall under fresh goods. So, this one is 6 for 60 mira is the correct choice. Yes, 6 for 60 mira. 3 would normally cost 60 mira, but does 6 for that same price sound good? Exclamation! So I get double the amount for free? I'm sure my mom will be happy to hear that. Can I have them then? Of course. Thank you for your purchase. Oh, I just popped my shoulder, and that was not a pleasant feeling. Anyway, and thus Reen's turn came to an end, and the others were given a chance to try their hand at merchantry. Right. You all had your turns then? Good job, troops. We owe you our thanks for giving us an opportunity to experience this. I agree. I'm sure experience like this will come in handy down the line. Aha, glad to hear it. The lot of you did well too, considering it was your first time. It was pretty interesting seeing how your personalities affected your results too. Speaking of which, how did we all do in the end? Well, you had the least amount of sales out of everyone, Elliot. You did manage to make a fair amount though. But that also means you didn't really offer that much of a discount. You have to be more aggressive, really. Haha, sorry about that. Next up is Laura. You did a wee bit too generous with the discounts. Making lots of sales is good, but you still have to consider how much you're making from them too. Understood. My thanks for the advice. Next up is Reen. You ended up doing really well in both the number of sales and how much you made. I'm pretty impressed, honestly. With a bit more experience, he could become a fine merchant. You think so? I guess we've discovered another of Reen's hidden talents. Well done, Reen. Being told that by someone with experience here really is impressive. And finally, Elisa. You wouldn't happen to have some prior experience, would you? No, really, no. That really is amazing then. I have to be honest here. You almost managed to sell as much and make as much as I normally do. You've even got a unique style that brings the customers in, so there really isn't any advice for me to give you. That's quite the evaluation. I think that's a bit of an exaggeration. So Elisa has the skill to potentially become a successful merchant then. I have to admit that I'm a bit surprised. I didn't expect her to be this skilled either. Do any of your relatives happen to be involved with this line of work? Not that I know of, no. Well, either way, today ended up being pretty interesting thanks to you lot. Here, take this. Your wage for the day. You made some good money too, so here, a wee bonus. Thank you very much. Are you sure? Aye, no danger. Yeah, London. There. I'll catch y'all later then. If I start talking in like a weird, funky yay, nay accent, I apologize. Anyway, I feel like this is a decent place to stop for today. All we have left to do for this day is return to the inn and advance the story to the next day. So, with that in mind, this is where we will pause, as I already said. Anyway, if you liked what you saw here, go ahead and click that button. If you have something you wish to say, or you are just compelled by the diabolical nature of this video to leave such words of enthusiasm, go ahead and type some words into that box down below the video. And if you want to see more of this content and support my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, but do not forget to make sure that bell is clicked too, so that you can get notifications when the new videos come up. Anyway, thank you for joining me along this journey. I will see you guys in the next video. Ta-ta!